Well, my goodness, I find this rather interesting. Now tell me again how it's everybody else that moves the needle.
Did you see?
Those NCAA Final Four ratings a shocking 71% drop without Caitlin Clark. We're talking about 10 million fewer viewers who skipped the championship games. This year, what does this mean for women's basketball in sports bars across America? Fans who packed venues for Clark's games were noticeably absent. Is Paige Bueckers really facing the pressure? After these numbers came out, the difference between Clark's draw power and everyone else's is massive, creating unprecedented buzz across social media and sports networks today. We're diving into why these numbers have experts buzzing and what they signal for the future of women's basketball.
Did you see?
Those numbers, UConn versus UCLA. In this year's Final Four pulled in just 4,100,000 viewers. Now compare that to last year, when Caitlin Clark and Iowa faced UConn, a massive 14,200,000 people tuned, and that's a staggering 71% drop in viewership that has TV executives losing sleep at night. When UConn held up that championship trophy, this year something was clearly missing from the picture. Caitlin Clark wasn't on the court, and millions of eyeballs decided not to watch without her. This viewership collapse proves what many of us have been saying all along. Clark is a once-in-a-generation phenomenon who transforms how people engage with women's basketball. Let's be crystal clear about what we're seeing in these numbers. This wasn't some fluke or random blip in the ratings. This was a mass exodus of casual fans who showed up specifically for Clark and then vanished. When she wasn't playing, the UConn-UCLA semi-final game should have been a major draw, two-story programs battling for a championship berth. Yet, the viewership cratered without Clark's star power driving interest. Did you get that? Alexis Ahane, tech entrepreneur, and Serena Williams' husband, called this exact scenario. He boldly predicted that no other player would move the needle like Clark does, and wow, was he right on the money. His bet that Clark's absence would cause a massive viewership drop proved spectacularly accurate. When someone that connected to the sports world makes a prediction like that, and it plays out so perfectly, you have to acknowledge they saw something many others missed. What's particularly telling is that this wasn't isolated to just one game or matchup. Both semifinal games saw this dramatic decline in viewership, which proves this wasn't about specific team matchups or rivalries. This was purely about star power, nor more specifically Caitlin Clark power, the casual fan who got pulled into women's college basketball last year simply didn't show up. This time around, think about what 10 million viewers actually means in practical terms. That's more than the entire population of New York City. That's like filling every NFL stadium in the country and still having people left over. The scale of this viewership shift demonstrates just how singular Clark's impact truly is on the women's game, and it's almost underestimating the Caitlin Clark mania. Like, everyone watched that game. Everyone who has ever watched the game of basketball in their life watched that game. It was bigger in the men's final. Everyone who has anything in basketball was watching that game last year, whereas this year's game was just another game, a good game. Like, UConn were exceptional, but it was just another. Like this video and subscribe this channel. Thank you.